Hello students, in video number 1 part 1 in real number we have learned about Euclid division lemma, and we have used it to find LCM of HCF of two numbers. Now let us take one more question by Euclid division lemma to find HCF of two numbers. That is the second question of first question. Find HCF of 196 and 38,220. Find HCF of 196 and 38,220 by Euclid division lemma. So I hope you remember, in step 1 solve. Are you remember what was our step first? First of all, we decide that which number is greater than the given number in step first, right? So which one is greater? Clearly 38,220 is greater than the 196. So the greater number will act as A and the smaller number will act as B. This is our step number 1. So what we write, because 38,220 is greater than 196, then by applying Euclid lemma, we get what? Euclid lemma is A is equal to, that is 38,220 is equal to, what is Euclid lemma? A is equal to B into Q plus R, where R 0 is less than equal to R is less than B. So our greater number will act as A and the smaller number will act as B. Q and R we have to find by dividing A by B, right? So 38,220 we have B 196. Now Q and R is remaining here, which we have to find. So see how we get Q here. So you can either divide 38,220 by 196 to get Q and R. Q आपको कोशिएंट में मिलेगा और R आपको रिमाइंडर में मिलेगा. तो how to get, है ना, कोशिएंट एंड रिमाइंडर here. You can see the given number is very close to 40,000. Isn't it? And if we made 196 very close to 200, so suppose it is very close to 200. If it is 200, then what happens? So if we multiply 200 by 200, we get 2 2 is 4 and 4 0, that is 40,000, which is more than the given number. That means it is clear that the quotient will be under 200. Quotient जो भी मिलेगा हमको 200 के वेरी क्लोज यानी नियर टू 200 मिलना है, लेकिन 200 से कम, क्योंकि 200 इंटू 200 टेक करने से कितना हो गया है ये 40. हाँ, इससे बिगर नंबर फाइंड हो रहा है, राइट? तो 196 के नियर लास्ट में 0 भी है इसमें, तो हम एक 196 तो 200 के क्लोज अगर हम 199 इंटू ट्राई करते हैं तो 9 6 जा 54, the last digit is 0. Let us try it by multiplying 195, because we get 5 6 30, so last digit is 0. So try this multiply. 5 6 30 remains 3, 5 9 45 and 3 48 remains 4, 5 1 5 and 4 9, 9 6 54, 5 9 9 81 and 5 86, we have 8, 9 1 9 and 8 17, again 1 6 9 1, so we get 0, 8 and 4 12 remains 1, 10 and 12 22 remains 2, 18 remains 1 3, 38,220 we get. That means the given number is this much only. We get 38,220 by multiplying 196 by 195. So your quotient will be what? 195. We are getting same number, so the remainder will be what? 0. So 196 into 195 your quotient, and remainder we get 0. In first step only we get the remainder 0. And I told you that whenever we get remainder 0, our process will stop. So our process stops in first steps only. So what we write? Step number 2.
Because remainder is 0.
Because
remainder is 0. Thus SCF of 38,220 and 196 is 196.
Yes, because remainder is 0, thus HCF of 38,220 and 196 is equal to the value of B in the step in which we get remainder 0. In that particular step, whatever the value of B, that will be your HCF. So the value of B is 196, so our HCF also 196, and that is your answer. Clear? Got it? Now you can note it. Now we see question number 2. I have written on the board to better understand the question. So that any positive odd integer is of the form 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3 or 6q plus 5, where q is any integer. Now if we before solving this, you have to understand the word positive odd integer written here. So integer, positive integer, that means 0 1 2 3 and so on. These are known as positive integer. You can see clearly in positive integer you have two types of number, 0 2 4, that means all are even number, and the remaining 1 3 5 etc. as odd number. So positive integer, in positive integer we have two types of number, even number and odd number. So positive integer, positive even number and positive odd number we have. Now whenever someone asks what is even number, we just start 0 2 4 6 8 are even number, 1 3 5 7 are odd number. here even positive number can be expressed by single word 2n. If you put the value of n as 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on, you always get even number. So if someone asks that what is even number, give your answer in one word only. So we will tell him what the even number formula of even number is just 2n. You can use other alphabet instead of n. In place of n we can use p, q, etc. Doesn't matter, but the formula is what? 2n or 2m. Put 0 here, you get all, you put these values, any values of n, 0, 1, 2, 3 etc. you always get even number. If you put 0, you get 0. If you put 1, 2 1 ja 2, 2 2 2 ja 4, 4 2 3 ja 6, 6 0 2 4 6. These all are called what? Even number. That means we have now formula of even number, that is 2n. Now you can see clearly, if we add 1 in any even number, you get the next one, that is odd number. Add 1 on 0, you get 1, that is odd number. Again add 1 into, you get next 3, that is odd number. That means we have formula of odd number as 2n plus 1. If we add 1 in even number, we get odd number. So if you remember the formula of even number, you can make the formula of odd number by adding 1 on even number. Clear? So in single word, whenever you asked what is even number, you said what? 2n. What is odd number, you said what? 2n plus 1. Simple. This is the single word of for odd number, and this is single word for even number. Clear? So now we start our this question. So the question is, so that any positive odd integer, so let a, small a, let a, we are taking a, let a be any positive integer. Don't take odd one, just positive integer. Positive integer are of two types, even and odd. तो हमको बताना पड़ेगा कि जो ऑड इंटीजर होंगे वो इस फॉर्म में होंगे, ये क्वेश्चन बोल रहा है. पढ़ें. इज ऑफ द फॉर्म ऑफ दिस, दिस और दिस, दैट इज 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3 and 6q plus 5. So in beginning we are taking a as just a positive integer. Now we decide value of b here. So in proof we have 6 with q. See, in question we have 6 with q. So we take b is equal to 6. Let a be any positive integer and b is equal to 6. Clear? Then by Euclid lemma क्या हो जाएगा? Yes, formula is a is equal to bq. b की प्लेस में आपको क्या लिखना है? 6 लिखना है. तो 6 into q plus r. q and r not given here. Where yes, 0 is less than, r is less than b. b means 6. This is our equation number 1. So value of r start from 0. You can see clearly with 0 we have equal sign here. So we include 0. That means value of r start from 0 and goes up to under 6, that means up to 5 integer में. So value of r will be here, values of r will be, yes, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Read this statement. Value of r 0 से स्टार्ट होना है, इक्वल साइन लगा है मतलब 0 इंक्लूड होगा. इधर देख सकते हो आप 6 के साइड में इक्वल का साइन नहीं है, मतलब हमको 6 को इंक्लूड नहीं करना है. तो 0 से स्टार्ट होके 6 के पहले तक चलना है और इंटीजर में यानी पूरे नंबर्स में. तो 6 के जस्ट बिफोर वाला इंटीजर कौन सा है? 5. तो हम 5 तक जाएंगे, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 एंड 5. तो इफ वी पुट दीज वैल्यू 1 by 1 इन इक्वेशन नंबर फर्स्ट, सो बाय इक्वेशन फर्स्ट, by equation first values of a will be what? If you put 0 in place of r, we get a is equal to how much? 6 cube. Yes, if you put 1 in place of r, you get 6 cube plus 1. If put 2, तो 6 cube plus 2. Put 3, 6 cube plus 3. Put 4, 6 cube plus 4. Put 5, 6 cube plus 5. That means the variable a can have these 6 values only. Clear? Variable a can have at most or these 6 values. Clear? So now you can see in these value 6q is even number because it is a multiple of 2. 2 3 is 6. Any multiple of 2 is even number. 6q plus 2 also an even number because this whole number is divisible by 2. 6q plus 4 also even number. So 6q plus 2 and 6q plus 4 are even number. Now remaining 6q plus 1 and 6q plus 3 and 6q plus 5 will be odd number, है ना. अगर हमारे पास इवन नंबर के साथ +1 है ना, या प्लस में कोई भी ऑड नंबर है तो दैट विल एक्ट एज एन ऑड नंबर. तो 6q तो इवन है लेकिन इसमें +1, +3, +5 प्लस में कोई भी ऑड नंबर आ गया है तो वो भी कौन सा नंबर कहलाएगा? ऑड नंबर ही कहलाएगा. और अगर इवन नंबर के साथ प्लस में कोई इवन नंबर आया है यानी 6q इवन के साथ प्लस में कौन सा नंबर है? इवन नंबर ही है, तो वो भी किस नंबर के जैसे एक्ट करेगा? इवन नंबर के जैसे ही एक्ट करेगा. दैट मीन्स इवन नंबर स्मॉलेस्ट अभी मैंने आपको क्या बताया था? 2n बताया था इवन नंबर, राइट. तो इवन नंबर के साथ अगर 2n + 2 लिख दे कोई या 2n + 4 लिख दे तो ये सारे नंबर भी किसके जैसे बिहेव करेंगे? इवन नंबर के जैसे. और अभी मैंने आपको इवन ऑड नंबर का फॉर्मूला क्या बताया था? 2n + 1 बताया था. तो अगर 1 के प्लेस में कोई दूसरा ऑड नंबर आ जाए लाइक 3, 5 तो भी ये किसके जैसे बिहेव करेगा? ऑड नंबर के जैसे ही बिहेव करेगा. तो 6q plus 2 and 6q plus 4 all are even number. So remaining what? 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3, 6q plus 5 are odd number. See here we have to prove this much only. 6q plus 1, any positive odd integer is in the form of this angle. Clear? तो यहाँ लिख देंगे हम where 6q plus 2 and 6q plus 4 are even number and 6q plus 1, 6q plus 2, 6q plus 3 and 6q plus 5 are odd numbers, which we have to prove that every positive odd integer is in the form of this. Here write proved. So clear how to do this type of question, huh? The value of b we get from where? From this values which given in question. Okay. Note it down. Okay, question number 3rd. An army contingent of 616 members is to march behind an army band of 32 members in a parade. The two groups are to march in the same number of columns. What is the maximum number of columns in which they can march? See, एक किसी आर्मी की परेड में 32 मेंबर्स हैं, किस में? बैंड पार्टी में, जो फ्रंट में लीड करेंगे, और रिमेनिंग आर्मी मैंस को इन 32 मेंबर्स के पीछे पीछे कॉलम में चलना है, 2 ग्रुप बना के। क्वेश्चन ये बोल रहा है, तो वो आपसे पूछ रहा है कि ऐसे मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ कॉलम कितने बनेंगे कि पूरे 616 आर्मी मैन ईच कॉलम में इक्वली डिवाइड हो जाए। हाँ, तो व्हाट वी डू टू फाइंड मैक्सिमम नंबर ऑफ कॉलम, वी विल फाइंड द HCF of these two number. The value of HCF will be the value will equal to the number of column that the army man can march. So you have to write here what in solve we write to find maximum number of columns we have to find HCF of 616. What is the number? 616 and 32. To find maximum number of columns, we have to find HCF of 616 and 32. So whatever HCF of these two number, the number of maximum columns will be the same as HCF. So now find HCF. What is step 1 of HCF? Euclid division lemma. Step 1, first of all we decide that which is greater number between them. So which is greater? Because yes, because 616 is greater than 32, then by applying Euclid division lemma, so 616 will act as A and 32 will act as B. So 616, that is A is equal to B 32 into Q plus R. Q and R we have to search. So divide 616 by 32. What is quotient and remainder? So 10, 20 में ज़्यादा हो जाएगा, है ना? कितनी बार जाएगा? 1, 32 बन जाए 32, डिवाइड दिस 32 इंटू 16 कितना आएगा? 32 इंटू 16 और 19 भी कर सकते हैं। 32 इंटू 19 कितना आएगा? 20 में तो मोर हो रहा है, 19 में 19 2 is 38. 57 and 608, which is less than 660. So we have quotient how much? 19, and remainder will be 8, right? So 32 into 19 plus remainder is, this is your first step. The remainder is not 0 here. So what we write? Step second is,
because remainder is not 0.
because remainder is,
Not 0. Thus, by applying Euclid lemma in
is not 0, then, or thus by applying Euclid lemma
in 32 and 8.
in, yes, so now 32, that means B of your first steps will act as A this time in for second step, and your remainder will act as B in second step. So now we apply Euclid's lemma in 32 and 8. Clear? Apply. So 32 is equal to 8 into 8 4 ja 32, completely divisible by 8. So we get remainder what? 0. Now the value of B in the last step is 8. When you get remainder 0, the value of B at that particular step will be the SCF of given two numbers. Clear? So what we write? The statement is, because yes, remainder is 0,
That's HCF of
thus HCF of
616
6, 16 and 32 is equal to 8. The value of B is 8 in last step. Clear? That means maximum number of column the army man should make is 8. Number of maximum column will be 8. So write down answer at last. The maximum number of column will be 8. Write this type of answer. Clear? See the remaining question number 4, question number 5 of exercise 1.1 and the third one of exercise first question. These are your homework. First question, third, question number 4 and question number 5 are your homework. Okay.